We're approaching the combat.
Welcome to the Chessboard Renegade Star, to our Sword World 2.5 campaign, session 15. When we last left off, you were searching the forest above or north of Dale. And we're on your way to a map indicator where their hideout, place of living, where they've been staying is. You have a very good indicator that the person who has been orchestrating all of this has been Amathis. And I'm an idiot who left his notebook downstairs. Talks amongst yourselves if you all begin traversing to the aviary.
I can't believe I fed him.
Gets fucked up. He is eat our food and then ambush us? Shame. I mean, I don't eat, but that still seems like a dick move. I don't know what time we're gonna be arriving at his thing, but presumably it should be before dark falls, right?
I don't know what traveling pace is.
Well, I said because our original planned attack point was going to be somewhere where we'd be arriving there around nightfall because that's when they like to attack. And this place is supposed to be somewhere we can hit them before they would set out. Since we like basically found a shortcut, we don't have to like go down the path. We just direct to them. So I'd assume that we'd hit there while it's still light.
So the question is, will you hit there while there's still light out? Yes, more than likely. You've only been out since morning, and it's only been about 4 hours. I had everybody roll last week, right? Like everybody rolled a d6, and then the last d6 was you found the journal?
Yeah, I think so.
That sounds familiar.
And then I want to say Kip rolled an amazing... What was the skill to like traverse or find the place?
Scout observation, probably.
Yeah. Kip had to do a roll, and Kip did great because Kip was rolling hot last week.
So he's going to be rolling not this
Pickles was rolling good. Kip in Comet was rolling bad.
Yeah, but it was a skill check, and you do good at skill checks and bad at
I do good at skill checks.
Yeah. So presumably we were making good time.
Yes. So if y'all woke up at the crack of dawn, we can assume that you left the city or the town around 8 or 9, making it roughly noon, 1 o'clock at your last location where y'all fought the owls. 30 minutes to an hour next, it'll still be roughly 1, 2 o'clock.
And will that be their camp, or is that like another random event of chance?
That will be their camp.
Sweet.
What's the chances of dwarfs in on it?
What's the chance of what?
If the dwarf is in on it.
Did he?
What? What indicator would the dwarf have of being in on it?
Look, the cheery guy apparently is a bad guy. Who knows if the dwarf's in on it?
Look, the dwarf was clearly a racist, and that's how you know he's a good guy, because all the bad guys are hidden racists.
Um, um, I do not condone that message.
Then why is it true of your characters?
It is not. I was trying to draw suspicion to that character first, so Amathis would go under the radar for a little bit. Which apparently he did.
As he furiously starts writing the dwarf into this scene.
No.
I mean,
No.
Amathis was pretty clearly suspicious.
Well, to you, everybody is suspicious.
No, the dwarf is actually less suspicious.
Too overt?
Because he was clearly hostile. Like, yeah, obviously it's not going to be suspicious. If he's that clearly hostile, he's not attacking you immediately, then he's not a problem.
I suppose that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, like when he literally tells you to, like, just go away, he hates you, and he just starts walking away, it's like, okay, bye! Like,
yeah.
See you later!
Well then.
Great lessons you're teaching in your story writing. Good job.
How to not write a suspicious NPC. Lesson 1. Don't be too obvious that this is not a suspicious person by making them too obviously a potentially suspicious person. Lesson 2. Don't make your not suspicious person way too suspicious when introducing them.
There was literally nothing suspicious about the dwarf.
It was almost comforting that he was racist.
Honestly,
oh my
yeah.
God, why? Not the lessons y'all should be taking from this.
But it's the lessons you're teaching.
No. Bad pretty.
I'm not the one that wrote the dwarf character.
Fair enough. I went a little too overboard with it. I apologize. Still, bad printy. Alright, anywho.
I mean, it's not my fault you only make characters friendly when they're either Sibsy or they're actually going to, like, backstab us later. There's, like, your two
now
modes.
Sibsy's gonna backstab us.
I make no promises on the Stibsy backstab.
But well, I mean, even saying that, Sibsy didn't seem to like Akeisha anyway, so it's another character that's, like, not super friendly with the party that isn't actually a problem, and it's the ones that are friendly. Again, the problem.
I mean, not many people liked Akeisha. It's tough when you're like, hey, so I was gonna need all your money, or I might just kill you.
I mean, Akeisha got a lot of favors from a lot of people. They were really nice to her. In general.
I should probably turn off all my buffs.
Oh, I forgot about that wall. Damn it. Well,
You
no,
never changed Pickle's picture.
Huh?
You never changed Pickle's picture.
Was I supposed to?
You said, like, oh man, I got a sweet picture for this now.
Well, you all argued against the Dinochirus, so I was like, fine.
I sent you a sweet picture and you didn't like it. You said, oh, that one's got 4 legs.
Well, yours doesn't have 4 legs. It clearly runs on 2. Do we have to make arguments and semantics about the biomechanics of dinosaurs and dinosaur-like creatures?
I don't know. I think you'd win that, though.
More than likely.
I think it really boils down to feathers dumb, scales cool.
That's true.
Yeah, no. If I were actually to get a good picture, it'd probably be closer to something like the dragon riding creatures from Shield Hero. Prinny, you know which ones I'm talking about, right?
I only
No.
watched it the first season.
It was literally in the first season.
I just literally don't remember them.
You remember the what's her face? The Philia?
Yeah, the
I
giant
remember
chicken.
The bird?
the race that he had with Spear Hero was
That
a
one.
thing that happened. I just don't remember what the mounts looked like other than Philia.
Yeah, that's
Or
true.
Philo, I mean.
I only remember the chickens.
To be
Yeah.
fair, the chickens are the only ones that are memorable.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, apparently their god king is a giant screw-off T-Rex.
Who's God King?
The dragons, the riding dragons.
Oh, yeah, that checks.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
The God King of the chickens is a giant fuck off chicken.
Yeah. Who has no qualms with icing people.
As she shouldn't. She's seen it all, man.
Speaking of which, where's Pickles?
Yeah, where's Pickles?
He
We
died.
demand Pickles.
He died of dysentery.
I just bought him off the lot.
You bought him with dysentery. You should have checked the undercarriage. I forgot tree trunks have, blockage.
No, they don't.
They do. They have a ton of blockage. What are you talking about? They can block line of sight. Oh, and I just learned the other day that, like, the tubes that gather the water and bring the fluids up the tree trunk are actually made of dead cells.
That hit video game?
Was that a hit video game?
I
Yes.
don't know. It was apparently a good one.
I mean, for an indie title, it was a hit.
Fair enough.
Any titles have been winning lately, so
Yeah.
Like this dinosaur game, Prehistoric Kingdom.
I mean, recent non-indie wins are like Monster Hunter Wilds and Oblivion Remaster.
Can you really count a remaster as a win, though?
When it's doing as good as it is, yes. Actually, the fact that they got a remaster and they actually, all the fans of the original game aren't like super pissed is a huge win.
Okay, fair enough.
which game?
Is it what exactly did they remaster? Did they just use like Skyrim mechanics with the Oblivion story?
No,
I don't think so.
they plugged in Oblivion, like running off the creation engine as it already did, and they're just rendering it with Unreal.
That's unreal.
Because I'll be
Yeah.
honest, I liked Oblivion's way of stuff more than Skyrim.
So like
Well,
all the
everybody loved
Oblivion
Oblivion's
weirdness,
story.
that's the thing, is all the Oblivion stuff, like all the weirdness and stuff, is still there because they didn't actually change any of that shit. Things that changed are leveling. It's no longer just major skills. All your skills level you, but major skills level you faster. The leveled lists, I think, are a little bit looser. Sprinting was added. That used to not be a thing, it is now.
That's fair.
Daggers and short swords were moved from being strength-based to being agility-based. So
More accurate.
you can actually be a full agi build. I think you no longer need to find the super expensive resource to like create spells and do enchants. You just are always capped on them, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and when you level, that doesn't decide what abilities you can enhance. You just get 12 points to spread as you please. Versus being like, oh, I have to go level like archery 10 times or else I won't be able to enhance agility this level. Fuck.
So it sounds like they made a lot of quality of life improvements while not really changing the core game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Smart.
One of the examples people have been showing off a lot is there's a line where they put in the line in the game where the actress is like, la di da di da, this is some character dialogue. Oh, you know what? That wasn't a good take. Let me try that again. And then she repeats the la di da di da, this is some character dialogue. That line is still in the game.
Lovely.
Is Patrick Stewart still in the game?
Anywho,
Yeah.
I believe everybody's on the map. The map is unpaused.
Woohoo.
It is eerily quiet in this area.
Are there any enemies within 60 meters?
Well,
No.
are there only friendlies within 60 meters?
This map is only 30 meters out. Actually, no, not enemies. Was it Barbarous that worked on?
There's 3 of them. Right here.
Yeah, but
Yes, there are 3 Barbarous right there.
what's her tits had that ability where she detects any.
Demons, I think.
Demons.
Oh, I thought it also applied to things with soul scars. Never mind.
Trying to find the feature. I don't know which feature that was.
Yeah, I have no clue.
There's Damon Sense, which transforms Warlock's eyes into those of a Daemon. Yes, nope, that's probably not it. Search Daemon?
Might have been. If it was just full demons, that's my bad. I thought it also applied to Barbarous.
Nope.
Anyway.
That's just Gate Imps, Imp Seals, Abyss Gates, Daemons.
How deep is this water?
It's snow.
What do you mean, no?
It's snow. It's not water.
Oh. I thought you said it's no. I was like, what?
My apologies.
So are these raised platforms, like some distance
Yes,
up?
there are
or-
raised platforms. You can actually get to them from this tree or this tree.
How high up are they?
20 meters. Again, there is fall damage.
Say 20?
Yes, 20. About 2 stories. Oh, no, wait, that's way too high for... 2 stories is actually 6 meters, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Let's say 10 meters then.
Okay.
That's more reasonable. 10 meters. Sorry. Your GM does not know the difference between metric and the imperial system. We should go to the third system, which I forget the name of.
Stones?
No,
So you said-
Stones is imperial.
These two are the ways up.
Mm-hmm.
Kip, what do your dog ears hear?
Roll me scout observation. It is eerily quiet. Not even the sound of normal nature seems to be around. Which is odd, given that, you know, most of the time you would be able to hear nature. It kind
It
of
is
freaks
like-
you out a little bit.
Uber quiet. Like, too quiet to be actually quiet. I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a pretty cheap spell. I'm just gonna go ahead and field protection before we start exploring stuff.
Okay, how long does that last?
3 minutes.
Are y'all rushing up the stairs?
I mean, how long do you think it takes to walk? 10 meters.
Let's see here. Walking a mile at an average pace is 20 to 30 minutes.
I mean, I can tell you how long it takes. It's like 20 seconds.
Yeah, but you're also rolling up a screw, not just like going straight up 10 meters.
Okay, then a minute? Like,
Yeah. Maybe a minute to get up. Like, oh, I was saying 10 meters, like point, like here to here.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, then up maybe another minute. Like,
And then to begin searching the area would probably take 10 minutes. It just seems like a waste of a cast. I mean, if you don't have like infinite mana source like a freaking walking Mako stone.
yeah, I mean, what if I waste this
2 mana.
2 mana? Terrible.
We're done.
Okay. Yeah, so Shinju will start moving this way, presumably with the rest of the party,
How heavy
because
is
we can't control Hannah.
How heavy is the Dallas?
I don't know. It's pretty big. It's like 5 meters tall.
Okay, thanks.
They didn't exactly give me a weight gauge when I.
I thought it was 2 meters tall.
It was 2 meters tall.
Oh, not even then.
About the height of a Wookiee.
Probably heavy, but I don't see it being like
No, I just need the information for later.
crazy. Kimyosa, Hannah, y'all coming?
On my way.
Yeah, more than 2 meters tall. It doesn't say weight or anything though.
It's probably about the same weight as a horse.
Yeah, and then I guess we go upwards. Takes like a minute.
Yep. As you look around, you'll see a lot of platforms and what appears to be about 7 huts nestled amongst the trees. Huts is in like housing, and not huts as in like random Star Wars comment, because I made a comment about Chewbacca earlier.
You did that.
Oh, here I thought we were going to be playing American football.
No, that's Tuesday. So, do you begin exploring the huts?
Might as well.
Roll me that scouting observation. This will take you about 10 minutes per hut.
Cheer.
Well, no, let's say 10 minutes for 2 huts.
Then just say 5 minutes a hut.
No, that's too easy. Alright, so exploring these 2 huts, and honestly, you're probably going to find about the same per each hut. You'll find large owl pellets of sorts. And digging into them, you will notice that there is large bones of those of humans.
Hmm. So
So
they're
maybe
definitely
they're
eating people here.
yeah, maybe they're out, hunting or doing stuff. But that doesn't explain why the forest itself is like so quiet around here. Um,
Do you continue searching?
I mean, if we don't have anything else to do, let's keep searching.
Which way do you go?
Do we do both of these huts?
Well, honestly,
Well,
I'm going to just say this whole general area was your first 10 minutes. If you want to search
Okay.
these huts, that'll be another 10 minutes. If you want to search these huts, it'll be another 10 minutes. Let's make these nodes a little bit more manageable for you guys.
Then I suggest these next.
keep an eye out for any hut that looks particularly fancy.
I've been summoned
Or
off the map.
has its own stuff.
All right, roll
Like,
that
it's
observation, Kip. All right. Now here you will find a very distraught and dismembered hunter of very, very familiarity to you guys.
And
He's
he's
missing an arm,
dismembered?
though. He's disarmed, if you will. He is missing one of his arms.
You can grow that back, right?
Is he still alive?
He is.
Mm,
There is a tourniquet upon his stump and a ball gag in his mouth.
That's
Now, Kip, I need another observation check from you because this is going to be contested. Motherfucker.
you put me in a wall.
yeah. He's in the tree.
Sorry.
Back to Mother Nature with Shinju.
As you look at this poor, distraught Zenin, let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 21. 21 is my number. Really? Hold on. Freaking can't copy and paste. Right.
Whose fault is that?
The system. I'm blaming Foundry. Anywho, update token. Boom. 1, 2, 3. I probably need to bring him in a little further away. What's their flight speed? 30? Yeah. We'll drop him over here. That makes more sense. And then, where's my NPC? Amathis. In the distance, you'll see 3 shaded figures land on one of the furthest platforms from you.
I will say that we have company and point them out.
Amathis laughs because this token is clearly mislabeled. Well, well, well. If it isn't my favorite caravan party, he calls out from across the way. Do any of you respond?
All right, so what's the plot here?
What do you mean plot? You've discovered our secret hideout. You've discovered one of our victims. What more plot do you need?
Like a why are you doing this?
To feed them?
I thought you said you hunted them. Was that a lie?
No, I hunt owls. And train owls. I guess trap owls is probably more accurate. But we are owl exterminators. It's just the thing we're exterminating isn't owls.
Yes, I got the joke. It ain't gonna make me laugh, but I got it.
Was that above board?
No.
Okay. You of all people I thought would understand. Wife is calling me. 5 minutes. Real quick. You guys want to go outside? I already did. Oh my god, why? I didn't know. What do you want me to say? It is more economical. Alrighty, sorry about that. Everybody here?
Yep.
1, 2,
Depends on where here is, but sure.
3. So he at least says, thank you, but I would expect at least somebody like you to understand. I'm surprised you're hanging out with the non-barbarous kind.
Ew. That's a long story. I still want to know what your game is here.
He pulls
Don't
down,
tell me you don't have an additional motive here.
he pulls down his hood.
Surely you're up to something.
He pulls down his hood and removes his mask, revealing blue skin and large horns. My motive? My motive is to train up and ready soldiers for my brethren. And of course, spurn the Garuda who think that they can control all of the Arakcruder. Eventually, we will take over Dale and grow our numbers even further. From there, we could probably take on Dicehorn or Harvez itself.
Oh, wait, you're serious. I should laugh even harder.
That's very rude of you. And I don't appreciate those being rude to my friends.
I don't think you understand how big of an army that Harvez has.
And I don't think you understand how big of an army my brother intends to build. Get 'em, boys!
Gosh, is it initiative time?
Yes, initiative, pre-combat actions, etc., etc. Any pre-combat actions.
Did we win initiative? Woohoo!
My only pre-initiative thing would be to put a green card on someone.
Yourself.
Should I use an A card on myself?
Yes. They can fly, so if they have plenty of opportunity to get around Shinju, unfortunately.
Just yell "nah" and make them land.
That's why we should probably duck into one of these huts to take away their flying advantage. Just saying.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, which hut was he in? Was he in this one?
Yes, he was in that one.
I guess we should go there and defend him.
Yeah, because they could take him hostage, and that would be bad.
That's where we should start.
Finish killing
Can we
him.
get a token for this guy? Or even just a simple marker?
There you go.
30 meters is pretty
Appreciated.
far on this map.
Yeah, it is. Do
I was doing limited move and shoot, but I can't. I wouldn't make it in there.
I mean,
We don't know how fast they are, but I mean, we can make a multi-round retreat if we have to.
flying, they probably can move pretty quick. Here's what I'm gonna do. Shinju wants to cast first, and then based on whether her cast is successful, y'all can decide if you want to just full book it into the room,
Who's
or if
handing
you
a stick to?
want to slow roll it.
You want to hand it to Shinju or?
Yeah, we should have Hannah stuck to Shinju, I think.
Yeah, Shinju's probably right. Do. All right. Yeah, the only pre-action is Kip's green card, right?
It's my only one, yeah.
Oh, knowing weaknesses. Did we do that? Knowers.
Knowers of things.
That would be Kim and Kip, because Hannah's knowledge will not help here.
I mean, I could roll it, but
I thought
I
it
can't.
still worked on them, but it didn't get a +2. Doesn't
I
know.
can't check
I
weaknesses.
have no clue. Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, I thought she had like something that was like demons that also she could do like 3 other things now.
She gets a bonus with demons. I don't know if she only
Yeah,
can
she
know
should
demons.
have some degree of normal monster knowledge
Mm-hmm.
from something. Not
Because
warlock.
she's
I
used it
think
before.
the
Dark Hunter gets monster knowledge check on demons. Let me see what else she can get. Because she made it sound like she got something else that let her do more than just demons.
Yeah, because she'd roll and be like, if it's demons, I get a plus whatever.
Monster Watch extends monster knowledge checks to include barbarous and undead.
right. I mean, she's got it. Roll it for Hannah, because Kip and I can't roll for crap.
Woohoo!
I'm assuming she doesn't get the bonus because it's not Damon related. But she is able to call out what what Amathis is, and give you guys a bonus to accuracy on the Arakcruder. So the Arakcruder, weak point accuracy +1. Amathis is a Diablo, a Barbarous of mixed descent. Damon and Barbarous. That said, they still just count as Barbarous for the sake of mechanics.
Okay.
But she says, watch out, he can transform.
Yes.
And who could do that? That's weird.
Amathis pulls out a long greatsword from somewhere and begins to float.
Float?
Float,
Wow.
fly, move about without wings.
That's not very polite.
Okay. So you want to do your opening action?
Yeah. I'm just checking some ranges. Okay. Let's see how my luck is with rolls today. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Peak meta. Not great. So it's blindness against those two. Amethyst and the closer owlbear. Or not owlbear. Arakcruder. Whatever it is. Arakcruder.
Calling them Arakcruder isn't terribly far off, though, based on their subscription or description. Subscription. Where did that come from?
Looks like my odds of actually getting it off on them isn't bad. I just have to like not roll shit. Cool.
So, if somebody is subscribed to them, I guess Kim Yosa's on their OnlyFans.
Yep, I'm gonna Flowing Fortunes the party for the +1 evade for one time this round. Do putting cover on. Well, I'll say Kip, even though he probably will be out of range by the time I, you know. How do I? Arg. Right.
Oh, I am so behind on fixing my character up. Chris is.
Field protection's off now, right?
Hmm?
Field protection is off.
Yeah, it would have
Field
fallen
of
off.
protection is not on. That's correct.
It's just the +1 evasion that everyone should have right now.
Yeah, applying that to myself.
And then
I'm
she's just gonna
ready.
back up as far as she can. Presumably to the square that Kip is as he's moving away too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can go there.
Yeah, she runs out of tactile movement here.
Well, let me shoot from my spot first, and then
Yeah.
I'll move there. So I'll just snapshot. Who's blind? Amathis and one of the.
No, the blind failed.
Owls?
They passed.
All of them.
Yep. I rolled
Okay,
a 6.
I'm gonna shoot at the selfish Arakcruder. 14.
Not only did you roll a 6, they all rolled really freaking high.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will complete my 3-meter move. Pickles doesn't really have anything to do since Pickles can't shoot his tail at people. So he can kind of move wherever he needs to be because he has decent movement range. He'll go guard the door for right now. And that will be my turn.
Alright, I believe Kimyo says I'm gonna wait until somebody casts Demon Arm. Or wait, what was it? Was it Demon Arm?
Yeah, that's it. And I've got the effect in my stuff. I can just turn it on.
Cool. I think she succeeded.
All right, I've got that effect saved. Or activated, whatever.
You got it activated? Why no? Alright, Kim.
Yes.
You're last.
Okay. We're going to start with an energy bolt at all 3 of them. Which is only half my mana, but you know, whatever. I haven't updated this class, or I haven't put levels in the class in a while. Oof, only a 7.
Question.
Yes.
Do I need to roll evasion for this again, or is it willpower?
This one is evasion.
Okay.
Or half. And it's going at all 3 of them, so they all 3 need to roll.
Yep.
Curses. They have the same bonus I do. They just roll in better because your dice GM every freaking time. How many 10s or better have you rolled so far?
I plead the 5th.
All but 1.
They at least take half.
Yeah, take
Yeah.
half of that 5.
I can't target all 3 of them for damage at once, I don't think. So you'll have to apply 5 to each of them as magic damage minus whatever their magic armor is,
Which looks like none.
if any.
That's what I was
And
thinking about getting that wind blast.
You can make a tactical move. Wait.
I can make a normal move and cast, so I can move up to my normal. So
That's
I'm
nice.
gonna back up over here. And that is where I'm gonna end.
Okay. That will make it Amathis' turn. Amathis is going to leisurely walk this way. I need to ruler wise. Nice.
We didn't think about you just getting locked into combat out there.
What was that?
So we didn't think about you just getting locked into combat out there.
I mean,
All right.
if they want to do that, that's actually kind of to our advantage because then you guys can just pop back out because they're also locked into combat.
The problem is this freaking tree is blocking all my vision.
Yeah.
How high up are we?
10 meters.
10 meters. So if you fall, what is it? Damage point per meter?
Yeah, it's damage point per meter.
So 10.
It's no joke on falling and taking damage.
All right. Anywho. Check. Apply. Fixed.
Real punishment is trying to run all the way back up.
-5. Okay. And boom! That did not do anything. Why did that not do anything?
Demon Eyes can't what?
Oh, you can't resist. So, with a sharp look in his eyes, he takes or makes a target, in this case Shinju, and deal any number of targets. At this point, he can only see Shinju and Hannah. And deals 2 curse damage to each of them. Afterwards, the Diablo's HP is restored by the sum of all applied damage to the targets. Using this ability consumes 2 MP per target. So he gains 4 HP.
He wasn't hurt though. Oh yeah, he was hurt.
And I just take 2 unresistible. Cool.
$37 plus 4, is that 43?
41.
41. That makes more sense.
You should be down 1 HP.
Yep. Oh, I didn't put any. I should have put more. Put some shards in him. Do y'all want shards?
Here, can we put shards in us?
No.
Not fair.
20 that. 4 there. He is down to 61. Yep.
Wait, would it be shards in him or would it be shards in the owls because they're for the military?
Shards in him.
He's already resisted everything we've thrown at him, so like, you know.
Thanks for the warning.
Let's make it more resistant. We have +1 accuracy against him.
No, it's against the Fangs, not him.
I thought it was for him.
I don't think it is.
Come on, boy.
I thought we only figured out what he is, not anything that actually helped us.
No, Hannah apparently hit his weakness check or something.
Lancer.
Because he has a
Mama, you didn't
barbarous.
close the gate.
Man,
Mama.
Lancer, why did you close the gate? That's so messed up.
So I got to step away for a minute, but just FYI, if this guy transforms, he resets his health.
Well,
That's good
not
to
very
know.
nice.
Does he reset status debuffs too?
Feel like, is he a new character?
It doesn't reset status debuffs. Status debuffs carry over, but his health and mana will reset back to full.
What
Okay.
happened?
So we just gotta overkill him before he transforms, what we're saying.
I'm just explaining the transformation mechanics
Ah, fair enough.
because I have the same trick up my sleeve.
Yeah, because you're a Baba Yaga. I'm waiting for Hannah to transform.
Hannah's a weak Baba Yaga, so she doesn't get the
That's why she
transformation.
can't transform. I understand. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, Shinju. Defend
Bird.
from bird.
Block it.
I can't believe this bird is flying at me. That's wild.
Spear pursuit. Monstrous spear can be used as a melee attack against an opponent who has been attacked with a beak. Accuracy check. Okay, nope, never mind. That's if you guys have spears.
What's a spear?
Oh no, I'm getting beat.
Fuck off.
Gah!
Oh, about that.
Do you want to stand and
Oh.
deliver?
I completely forgot about your ability.
Where's
Oh,
the
I'm about to
button?
get staggered.
Yeah. Boop.
And he screams, "Caw!" as you essentially rebuff him with your cursed shield. Now, you didn't raise your shield last time, I'm assuming. So Hannah dodges. Effectively. Okay. One. Dose. Shinju.
Egads.
Doge.
Doge.
Oh. No. You weren't supposed to dodge. Alright, that will be their turn.
There was 3 birds?
Yep. Well, at least now, us and the birds are locked in melee, so... How big is our skirmish?
At the moment,
that's
3
the problem,
meters.
I think. If I
Yeah,
want to
it's
be
a
able to
circle.
shoot, like, I'm gonna end up in the skirmish.
You should be able to see one of them. Yeah.
I could see this one. I could
Yeah.
jump down and shoot from below. I mean,
If you do, you'll take fall damage.
no, I'll tumble at the end.
I don't know.
Tumble's automatic.
Just tie a short rope on him and let him hang halfway down.
Just tumble for half, and then you already put a +2 card on yourself. Like, you'll barely take a couple points of damage. It'll be fine.
No, your tumble is whatever the number you roll is how much damage you take less.
Oh, so that could actually be quite a bit, huh? And you could... Yeah,
Actually,
The
sounds really
success
good.
value is just damage reduction.
I feel like you have a good chance of taking like actually no damage then from 10 meters.
Yeah, I mean, it's a scout,
Agility.
a scout movement check.
Scoot agility.
Which I have a +8. So unless I roll 2 nat 1s, which only lowers the damage I take by 4, I'd still only take like 4.
But you would be
defense
down on the
affects
ground
all
without
damage.
any ability to get defense from somebody, like Shinju.
Yeah. Flying enemies, can they break away fast?
No.
So they are definitely outnumbering Shinju more than 2-1 right now.
Yeah, but
No, they're not
it's gonna be
outnumbering
our turn
Shinju
now.
2-1. Shinju and
She
Hannah are
has
both
Hannah
there.
here.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Hannah's over there.
And
Isn't
if
it
you
4
send
to
over,
2? Yeah,
well,
I'm
if you
sending
send over
pickles
your-
then.
Yeah, send Pickles in, and why are we paused?
Government issued cutbacks.
It's our turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll send pickles in.
What is the base mana cost of this ability before I start doing it?
Oh, Pickles doesn't have vision. I can't see anything that Pickles sees.
Give Pickles some vision.
No.
Just tail swiping. It'll be good.
Pickles doesn't
You
need
want-
vision.
He wants to whip his hair back and forth.
You mean feathers?
No, his hair.
You mean
I gave him a
feathers?
sweet mullet.
All right. What does Pickles do?
Pickles is gonna tail whip all of them. Everyone that's there. That's enemies. But I can't see them, so I can't target them. I can only target this guy.
That's fine. Just roll the things. Don't target anybody. I can do the damage for you.
Accuracy, tail. 18.
Oh my god. Mother fudgin' Pickles!
Holy Pickles.
Okay, damage for 3 of them. 12, 18, and 14.
Don't target
Holy
the
Pickles.
same one.
I can
Just
only target the
Don't
one, and
target. Don't
I
target.
can't.
I told
I
you
can't
not to target.
untarget.
You can untarget.
I don't know how to untarget.
Oh my god.
Like, what actually is the button to untarget?
Alright. That was one of them. And just one shy of the other one. Okay. So we can actually apply that one. I'll target this one. Untarget that one. Target
Yeah, how
this
do
one.
you untarget?
Also,
Target it again.
I gave Pickles sight. How do you not still see them?
I still don't see anything.
He's seeing from his token. He may
You
control
have Pickles
Pickles, but
selected, right?
Yeah?
That's weird.
Alrighty. It's done. Just don't select a target if you want to hit with Pickles. Or if Pickles hits, one of the other characters. Anywho, anything else, guys?
What do you mean
I'm
anything
gonna-
else? That was literally just Kip.
Yeah, Kip's the only one that gets to attack this round. Is Kip about to jump?
No, I'm hanging on the edge of this right here.
Jump,
I'm
Kip.
not in the skirmish.
Jump, Kip. Jump, Kip. Oh, you know
And
what?
did you
There is
say-
snow at the bottom. I'm going to decrease the damage you take from fall damage by 1.
What did we get from Monster Knowledge? It was plus accuracy against
Yeah,
Amethyst,
accuracy
right?
+1 against the Arakcruder. No, you did not gain
oh.
enough for the Amathis bonus.
Okay, so it's just against the Arakcruders.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna aim at this one, and that will be. Oh,
Aren't you hanging
And I'll-
off the edge?
no, I'm right on the edge. There's a little bit right there. I'm small.
He is a small sized character.
Fine. As
I
you
will throw
lean
a-
against the rope holding you up.
I will throw a card to. You know what? Yeah, I'll throw a card to Kimiosa. Kimiosa gets
Which card?
a red card. So it's +2 damage, I think.
Yeah,
Is that
nice.
the Vorpal weapon?
Yeah.
I have Vorpal A I can turn on myself, so you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I like that we store effects. That's how I turn all my stuff on.
It is extremely convenient, so whoever
And,
designed that part, I'm happy.
That is my turn.
You didn't jump. You didn't shoot.
No. I aimed.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, you know what? There's 6 characters in this fight now.
There were 6 characters in the fight before Kit moved up.
No, there were 6 characters in the fight before Kit moved up.
Does he need to actually see a specific character in a skirmish to shoot at, or does he just need to see the skirmish?
That's a good question. Either way, Kip, you're being attacked.
Do I not get to go this round?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah,
Either way, Kip, you're going to be attacked.
I think I was the only one that actually did anything this turn.
Yeah. Also, why didn't you tell us that it expanded before Kit moved up there?
I thought you guys knew.
I don't.
All right, anyway, it's up to 4 meters until it becomes a 10 or 11 person skirmish, and then it becomes 5 meters.
All right, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and move in. I'm going to start with this selfish one. I'm declaring chain attack, and we're going to see how this goes.
Not my selfish Arakcruder.
First attack is a fumble.
Sweet.
He evades.
Experience. Second attack is not a fumble.
I get 50 experience.
All right. Now Hannah and Shinju, I think, still get to go.
Yep. Hannah, bonk away.
Okie
Can you-
dokie.
Can you
Or summon
block?
a demon.
Can you block for me from over there?
Yeah,
Since I'm in the
you're in the
skirmish?
skirmish.
I'm scared to summon the demon.
Hey, I don't know
How
how to
does
do it.
I got to figure out how to build an ability.
All right, she whips off the dragon's hat, the demon's hat.
Should summon dragons now?
No. But don't tempt me. I will summon a drake.
I think you already did that.
Nope, those were wyvern. And way more powerful than I expected them to be. I almost killed Shinju.
Why would you do such a thing?
Minor action, summons Damon. We'll bring out poor old Tessa.
What's the bargaining chip?
The bargaining chip is... Tessa is a Zalbard.
Arakcruder souls.
Broken
Delicious.
horn!
Tastes like chicken.
So yeah, she throws a horn in the hat, throws the hat, summons the Zalbard Tessa. And she has to cast that thing that lets her adjust the Daemon contract by 1, which I completely forget what it is. But she casts that, and
Isn't it like puppetry or something?
Marionette lets the thing do its own thing, but there's an actual ability that lets her manage the demon's role better. Essentially, kind of giving her free use to pick and choose what she wants to do. But I forget what that is. So she will just go ahead and let Tessa attack. Let's do a melee attack because that makes the most sense right now. And she will attack the selfish Arakcruder. That'll hit. That damage is insanely low for a melee attack. That doesn't seem right.
$23 doesn't seem right.
Nope, that seems more right. The roll formula's there. Why is there a 2 base value?
Dude, your guess goes mine. I don't know how.
I don't know
They
why she
constructed
put
those
the
characters.
formula there. That's unnecessary. There we go. There's some effect on here. That's why. Oh, the enhanced summon, which she didn't cast yet, so just gonna leave that off. Alrighty. So 21 damage. That's a dead Arakcruder. The bird falls to the ground with a nice loud thump in the fluffy snow.
That leaves Shinju.
That does leave Shinju.
Shinju Flooring Fortunes 2. So everyone's getting the +1 of aging continuously.
Where's the power tables again?
They are under the rollable tables. Or do you mean in the book?
Covers Kip. And Arg. There we go. Yeah, covers Kip, and let's play the dice again. Where's the button?
There we go.
Come on, Amathis. Roll.
I don't wanna.
Hey, guess what? You're blind.
Sucks to suck.
Yep.
Do they lose the blindness when they transform?
Nope.
Nope.
Aww.
Nope.
That's why it was worth it to play this game. Kip's covered. Cast my spell. Did my tactical thing. I only have stop and stagger, so I can't even declare anything else. Okay, yeah, we're good.
I forgot the most important part of this combat.
Birds.
No.
Combat?
Battle music. All right. Now, Kip. Dodge.
Nah. Block from Shinju.
Yeah, no, it just hits Shinju.
Aww. Oops.
I have good news though. What do you mean, oops?
I was targeting the wrong person. I think that was a 15.
It was not.
It was a 14.
Yeah. Since Shinju took 2, you only get stopped and staggered for 1.
No.
But yeah, still stopped and staggered though.
All right. Hannah dodge? Hannah may not dodge. Damage! Not much damage. Also, not supposed to be a Shinju. Or, yeah. That was a 10. Ah! Curse you! He yells as he claws at his own eyes. And Damon shifts. All right. There is Amathis head and Amathis body.
Counts as a demon now. All of Hannah's anti-demon crap works on him.
Good thing we have a priest that can do anti-D. Oh wait, only undead.
Yep.
So weird.
Don't think that's
The
how that
outpost
works.
mechanically count as demons when they transform.
Do they now?
It's
Do
in
they
their
still count as
rules.
barbarous?
They are no longer barbarous.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Yep.
Good thing it's blind.
Did the hopeful Arakcruder
Is that
go?
blindness? Is that whole character or just
Yeah, it's whole character.
okay?
Well, if you blind the face, I feel like the
Blind
body
is
has no choice but to be blind too.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
I probably would.
Like those double demons. All right.
Yeah, that makes
one
sense.
One sec. I gotta adjust the head's HP appropriately. There we go. Alright, the body is 3615. It's a little weird that the head is the main part here, but...
So when you destroy the part, the whole thing dies.
36.
Hard to live without a head.
True, but if you kill the body, the head still can attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it
Down
just
those
disables the
demons.
body.
Alright, the head
Look at G Gundam. An opponent that loses its head can no longer fight.
26.
Is there any elemental damage we think would be better than any others?
I don't know.
And he's back to full HP.
If I can think of. I mean, they only matter if we know the weakness, right?
Yeah.
I'm aware. I'm just saying. I'm looking at an ability that I forgot to build last time, and I'm trying to. I can pick what type of elemental damage it does, and I haven't decided. Or I can do slashing or bludgeoning if I wanted to, but I have to pick one.
All right. He will run forward, forward. Well, I guess fly forward.
I guess slashing works. Slashing will be fine. It's good and generic.
Prinny.
Gasp.
I mean Shinju. Evade the bite.
The bite of the Barbarous.
No. Did you forget? Is that with a -4?
Oh, right. The blindness is on the other character. Hold on.
I'll go with that.
I mean,
You
you
know.
still
Yeah.
smoked him.
Yeah, I'll be I
Oh,
can
wait, why
apply the
is
effect
this-
to both?
Why is his body hitting with a bite?
Where's my blind effect? Boop, there it goes.
I have to roll off the body because all the stats are on the body.
Oh, okay. I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Does he have a stuck mouth? He could. I don't know. I don't judge.
That should apply the -4 now, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Cool.
Okay. I like how the abilities actively look for the abilities actively look for the words evasion and accuracy. So as long as the stat is named that in one of the stat blocks, it'll do the -4. Anywho, I did that wrong. Okay, I guess I'm just attacking with a weapon. Dodge, Shinju.
Do.
As he swings his claymore.
Oh no! Ow.
Ah, bugger, that was at Hannah. Remember 16.
Are you gonna actually target the right person at least once today? 16.
Nope.
No,
It was 14.
it was
Yeah, I
16.
think it was 14 too, actually. That sounds right.
I heard it was 4.
I'm going to beat you all. That's all. Their turn.
Okay.
All right. Anybody got any other buffs they want to throw at me?
No.
Well, my abilities don't apply to barbarous, so no. Or don't apply to demons. They only apply to barbarous. For reasons.
Well, at least Kimiosa's a barbarous.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
Let me finish my shot on the Arakcruder.
Okay. I'm good with that. That is kept even
How much
go. I don't even
accuracy
see
is
him
that
anymore.
bonus? It's +1, you said, right? So that's +1, 3 from the hopeful guy. God damn it! I can't fucking aim ever.
I blame the dice.
Pickles is gonna attack this one.
No, no, no. Pickles cannot attack. I am afraid of Pickles.
Pickles rolls good.
Damn it.
Oh, that's 18. Okay, never mind.
Hey, the panicked Arakcruder also did not want to get hit by Pickles. That first attack was too much.
That's my turn.
How do you roll so high so consistently? It's not fair.
All right, let's just have Hannah do the Hannah thing. Tessa will do a fire breath against the Arakcruder.
Sure. Kentucky Fried Arakcruder.
That is not how that's supposed to roll.
Looks right to me.
That's accuracy.
Yeah, but it's applied and not... Never mind. Alrighty. The hopeful Arakcruder will evade successfully, but I'm pretty sure Fire Breath should be for half. It might just be a dodge thing and you're done. Oh, it doesn't... Yep, deals fire damage, magic, fortitude for half. Okay. Oh, I actually rolled the wrong thing then.
What is she? She's a Zalbard.
That's a nice fried
What is
chicken.
fortitude?
And then Hannah will hammer.
The smell of burning feathers.
Good bunkage.
Okay.
That's a heck of a bomb.
Has
This is a super
did
bomb.
Amathis already go?
It's our turn.
It's
Yeah.
He swung last round.
yeah.
Oh,
We're
right.
still going.
Never mind.
Shinju has to go still, and I have to go still.
Shinju and
Yep.
Kimyosa go.
You're a little too eager to kill us tonight, GM.
I am not.
Nonsense.
We
Just awkward
are-
going on the same turn you guys are going.
We
'Cause you're
are
not
2 to
supposed
1
to.
now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that means Kip can move out.
The
Can
skirmish
you
should have
reach
shrunk back
the-
down anyway.
Northeast tower. You have like 20, like you have shit tons of movement, right?
Yeah, but I can't do it yet. I already attacked, so.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, next round. Oh, that's right. You already attacked, so you're still gonna be in danger. Shinju. Well, I guess. Yeah, Shinju will go ahead and cover Kip. Apply the Flowing Fortunes and Careful Guard. Yep. And do I want to cast? No, I think I'll go for some bonkage. Amathis is looking kind of derpy and dumb, so I'm gonna bonk him in the face and call him dumb. Hey, stupid,
Purple.
bonk. Wow, imagine getting hit by Shinju. Bonk. Okay, Shinju's done.
So mean. Kimyosa. Who said he'd probably be right back.
All right, so I am going to take the -2 to hit in order to declare chain attack and dual wield in combination for 3 attacks. And I am going to aim for Amethyst head. There goes Nevin. First attack. Ooh. Second attack. Third attack. Why can't I roll for crap?
Okay, he's
Fake
Mostly
fuck, he's
fine.
blind.
Yeah. But wait, that's not all.
Oh.
We're going to see if I built this right. As a minor action, I am pulling my blindfold off, and lightning is going to leap from my eyes to strike this guy. And it's not working right. Of course it's not.
That's a minor action?
Yep.
Wait, you can see?
I need a willpower check. So where's the half button? Does it give me a half button? Of course it doesn't give me a half button. Why is it not giving me a half button? I told it to. Oh well.
That's weird.
It got the power check. Well, the modifiers are the same regardless, but it got the power check and the other backwards. Wait a second, that's not even right. That should be much more damage because it should be +8. It's power 10 +8. Why is it? What did it actually roll? Rolled an 11, so that's a 6. 6 + 8 is what?
14 divided by 2 is half for a half is 7.
Oh,
It calculated it for you.
That must be right.
it already halved it already. I see. That's why.
Oh, that's fancy.
So that's 7 magic damage. It's just not doing the mana. But I'm going to fix that manually and figure out why in a minute. And that's the end of my round.
It's their turn.
I'm hoping he's not looking great.
He's totally okay.
And now I'm mad.
He's just swinging you with blind fury.
All right. He consumes 8 of his own. That is dumb.
Oh, he's helping us kill him. Bold
So
strategy.
nuclear.
Alrighty. Alright, everybody make a willpower save as soon as I update this guy's fucking...
What's he doing?
So, not yet.
Hold on. There's your check.
Wow. Saved.
Damn it, Shinju.
You're gonna be really pissed if you see how much damage you actually do.
Alright. Kip is taking all of that magic damage. Pickles is taking all of that magic damage. Hannah is taking all of that magic damage. Tessa is taking all of that magic damage.
I'm not very willpower-ish.
Kim?
Hibiosa!
Kim!
Just roll it for him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, he'll have to do it regardless, so.
And
Just
he's only
do it for
taking
him.
half of that.
Yeah, see? There you go.
Okay.
He did this on purpose to use your roll's power for himself. Makes sense.
Exactly. I take the damage, but
What?
14 magic damage to the hopeful Arakcruder.
Oh my
F.
god.
yeah, get fucked, hopefully, Arakcruder.
Yeah. Take that, Arakcruder.
He's hitting everybody because he can't see anybody.
I mean, that checks. Depending on how the ability works, you might not actually get a choice. What's the targets on it?
I hope in the spell it says anyone that you could see.
Diablo
he
injures
legitimately...
the Diablo injures themselves to curse an enemy. They can select an arbitrary number of targets within range and deal each of them 2d6 or 2d plus 6 curse damage. To use this ability, 8 points of HP plus 4 MP per target must be consumed.
Wait, how much health did he just use?
8. He did not kill himself, no.
Wait,
No, you just said per
8
target.
No. It uses 8 flat.
Read that again?
Hold on.
I think he just killed himself.
It's also worth noting he might not actually be able to cast that because he's blind and he can't select targets that he can't see.
He can only target 3 enemies by smell.
He knows you're there. It's a curse.
Not how spells work, unfortunately.
He knows you're there. It's a curse.
Is it a spell?
I mean, I'm fine with it.
I mean, I would be fine with it too, except that spells specifically, if you cannot see, you cannot cast other than touch.
Okay. HP consumption is 8 points, regardless of the number of targets. So it is just 8 points of HP.
And then 4 MP per target?
Yes, which he does just barely have.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but,
it's 8 and then 4 per target. Okay.
The question
And
is
it's not a
this for me.
spell.
It's not a spell? Okay.
It is just a chain of curses.
A daisy chain of curses?
Yep, he is daisy chaining the curses. Alright, nobody's
But it's not
targeted
a
this time.
It's like the ability I just used. It's not a spell, but it functions as one, so I built it as one.
Yeah,
You see
exactly.
we used his own.
Sorry, I
against
had to
him
step
save
away
you?
for a minute to deal with the mini me.
I mean, if it is a little unclear for monsters because a normal spell you can only do self and touch if you're blind, but maybe they work differently.
Right, is that all of the bad guy's turn, or just his?
That was just his.
Motherfucker. Shinju. Why?
Ooh, I'm sorry. Were you trying to hurt me? Me? That's funny.
Oh, I still have one owl. I'm half tempted to bring in more owls.
Shouldn't you have 2 owls?
He will use a minor
Right.
action to whistle. And 2 owls will appear on the horizon.
The horizon.
The edge of the map. Just more loot for you guys, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
But they
it's
can't
also a
attack
lot more
this turn.
experience, right?
Yes, that too. Alrighty then. That leaves Panicked Arakcruder. Kip, dodge.
Block.
It hit Shinju.
Hey,
Good thing Careful
Wow.
Guard's up.
Yeah, it did a point of damage to me. Holy shit. Just go ahead and leave that -1/-1 on there.
Yeah, I assumed.
The best attack of its life, 1 point of damage.
Alrighty. I think it's round 5. Kip, your turn. Or
I'm gonna
Kip,
have.
or Team Kip.
I say by my count, it's only round 4.
So you guys want to go?
Oh, then I
or do you
must
wanna-
have. It's still
Yeah,
your
wait.
turn, but
I want to go first. I'm gonna aim at Amathis' head, and then I'm gonna have Pickles. Oh, Pickles is recharged. Pickles is gonna swing at both pieces of Amathis and the Arakcruder. Is that possible?
yes.
So this is for the bottom Arakcruder. It's probably not gonna hit. This is for his
Oh, wait,
head.
wait.
Oh,
It's still
well,
missed.
no, it's +1, so it doesn't matter.
Wait, yours is +1? Mine is actually
yeah,
-1 because you ranged attack. You hit.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to be Kip's crossbow. God damn it! It was supposed to be Pickles' swing.
I thought you were doing the crossbow.
No, I'm aiming at Amathis' head.
Oh.
Pickles is trying to swing at the Arakcruder.
Okay, never mind.
So
Then
this
it
is-
is a 13.
This is the Arakcruder. Same roll, somehow. So that still misses. Amathis' head. Is that his body roll or his head roll?
That's the head roll. See,
Okay, so
bite,
you get-
head, evasion.
Okay, so he gets hit for 17. And then his body.
I don't know how his head is still alive, but it is.
For 11.
By the way, what did he hit us with? Something magical or something physical?
Curse.
Ah. I don't think that triggers the other ability I've got at the moment.
It was curse damage, though, which is magic damage.
And that's my turn.
Shinju, Kimyosa, or do you want Hannah to go?
She's will do things real quick. Gonna adjust position here a little bit. Just a little bit tactical move so she can still cast. 1, 2, 3. Was Pickles targeted with the eye blast?
Yes.
Yes.
He's hurt.
4, 5.
It doesn't count as a melee
Melee.
attack, so it doesn't trigger my other trick up my sleeve now that I've...
This is probably enough. Check. MP. 1 target, 2 targets, 3 targets, 4 targets, 5 targets. Power. Hit once. Whoop. Cover Kip again. Flowing fortunes to the party. Stop a stagger. My guard fell off. And I'm gonna laugh at him again. Say, "You call that a spell?"
No.
Shinji doesn't know what it is. She just knows it feels like magic and barely tickled.
Alrighty. Kimyoso, you want to go?
Might as well.
What doth thou do?
You should
I
find
guess
trans-
second verse same as the first.
No.
Yeah, if you can hit with your chain attack even with 3s and 4s, go for it.
Hit the stupid button. Wrong button. All right. First attack.
I might actually
Frickin'
dodge
4.
that.
Yeah, because I keep rolling frickin' 4s. Second attack. You're kidding.
He just tanks your fist.
Wow.
And looks down at you like,
Third attack. Hey, look, I actually rolled something halfway decent. And you're
Same here. oh.
And because I still have the
Oh.
mana for it, more lightning bolts. The MP is still not applying properly. I don't know why.
Which spell is it?
It's set correctly. He doesn't pass his check, but why is the power check not? Oh, that's because I'm hitting the wrong stupid one. I'm hitting power for damage and check for power.
No. What happened is you have apply set for your check, so it makes it think like it's apply damage.
Oh,
That will update there.
okay.
We're gonna call
So then
this...
power is supposed to be my damage. That is a crit, and he did not make it for half, so that's full magic damage. Kazap.
And he falls to the snow below. Body twitching as it goes. Hannah's...
I didn't know I had that in me.
Yes, you did. Clearly you did.
I did not expect that ability, even though it is a 5th level ability, and I've worked a lot to get to it, to be quite this impactful. Because it's only power 10, but I get to add I get to add a venture level and my full spirit modifier and a couple other things to it.
I will say that ability is quite shocking. Badumts. Alrighty. Zalbard is going to flame the flame. And fumble the damage. Wait, does monster damage work like that?
Yep.
Since it's not on a power table?
Well, actually, I don't know.
I guess to keep it fair, we'll go ahead and assume that. I will research it later. Because Hannah still has a nice little bit of accuracy to go. Oops. Try that again. Arakcruder is still alive. I believe that was everybody, yes?
Yeah.
Where's the two that we're supposed to? Oh, they're there.
They're coming this turn.
Oh, hi, birds.
Shinju.
Eat gads.
Accuracy 1. Damage 1.
Stop and stagger. Who was that?
This guy.
Were you able to figure out why it's not applying the MP cost through the thing?
I'm assuming because it wasn't a completed spell. So I just went ahead and called it Deep Magic.
Technically, I have another ability like this that I've never used, and I'm probably never going to use, so I haven't built it yet.
Let's see here. There it goes. Maybe it was just because it wasn't applying, or because it was wasn't accounting it for it being a spell, since it didn't have the thing completed.
All right.
Alrighty. Oh, that was stagger 0, wasn't it?
Yep. But it does fall off the other one.
Oh yeah. I might as well leave it on here just in case. Alrighty, Arakcruder 2. Again, Shinju.
Ooh, experience.
Alright, Kip.
You mean Shinju?
I need to step away for just a minute again. Still dealing with the mini-me.
Good job, Arakcruders. You really pulled through this round.
Alright, y'all's turn.
Who's the new ones? Humble and Irritated?
Yeah.
I'll have Pickles swing at the panicked one. Well, that's a bad roll. It's +1 for 13. Okay. 10 damage to the panicked one.
Well, he is now panicking at the snow dough.
And, yeah, I don't think I really need to hit anything. I'll just aim at the irritated one in case it lives for the next round.
Alright. Shinju, you want to go?
I mean, I guess she might as well take a bonk at the person who she stopped and staggered. She swings to bonk.
He evades the bonk. No, he does not.
No, it isn't. This little bonk. The evasion to the party, covering Kip, and yeah, stop and stagger. That's Shinju.
Alrighty. Tessa will again flame breath at the humbled. Rolls damage against the humbled. And then we're going to do a nice swingy the hammer.
Swing at a hammer.
Ooh, that almost missed. Kimyosa, I believe you're the last one.
Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and declare just chain attack because these guys ain't blind. And here goes attack 1. Finally, I roll high now that the
Not
big bad
attack
is out of the
one.
way.
$50 experience to the GM.
Attack number 2.
Oh.
Now that the big bad is down, I can roll.
You were cursed.
You were
This
the one
is
who
true.
killed the big bad. Pretty much.
And
This
you
is
were the
also
one that
true.
killed the big bad. Are you doing
What was
the
his
full
title?
Amathis?
Mm-hmm.
That's your title, Amathis.
They didn't give a title.
Didn't his body have a title?
It did for a minute.
Main villains do not have titles.
Well, that seems disappointing.
I mean, if you really want the title, it's Amathis, son of the Daemon Materin.
Now you're the son. You're the captain now.
I don't think that's how that works.
So who's left? The irritated one?
Uh, yes. And it's his turn! Wait, did Shinju go?
She bonked one.
Okay, yeah. Then it's his turn!
Oh, it's still alive. Curses.
He will target Kimyosa.
Gasp.
It's fair.
I can't believe I covered the wrong target.
13.
What if the
Dodge,
party actually
Kim.
takes damage?
Alright, that's my turn.
Do you want to see if I can actually hit him?
I believe
A
A
Kip.
little bit.
Or you just want to punch him?
You got this, Kip.
I don't believe in you, Kip.
Okay. This is an aim shot at the bird. So, I get a +3 to this. Did anyone miss him in the last turn? I don't think so, right?
No, I did not miss.
Oh god, he's fucking dead. 21.
Evade.
Here comes a crit. Okay. So this is more than 3, so I do double damage. I do 18 damage. Which will take me forever to go up to. Takes 14 damage. I did it. This fight was all me.
The noise once again returns to the forest.
Pickles is your mount, and Pickles did get a few good AoEs in.
That's what Pickles does.
I'm going to put the blindfold right back on.
No. We know you can see now.
Can he see, or does like lightning just shoot out of his eyes every time he takes off the blindfold, and that's why he keeps it on?
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
like
think we know.
Cyclops.
You don't know who Cyclops is.
I saw Kimyosa take off the blindfold, and for like 20 seconds straight, there was just lightning shooting out of his eyes. Should probably stay on.
Yeah, but notice that stopped after the big bad went down.
Again,
some
you
sort
were
of engine.
cursed.
And his eyes are now completely colorless, and I don't exactly know what that means, Actually, no. Stand corrected. I did not pick that one. What color did the one I picked make his eyes?
You
His eyes
stole
are
the eye color out of his eyes?
Well, if they were colorless, they could still think you're blind.
solid purple.
But the only person who would have seen that would have been Shinju.
I said, if any of them did get to see it. I know Tessa was right behind me for a while.
Doesn't talk.
Yep,
She
she
might
has
have caught a
been
glimpse.
unsummoned.
Powering down.
Wait, wasn't Kip actively aiming at the boss
Yes,
while you're shooting lightning at it?
Kip
Yeah.
was aiming at the boss. Kim was also looking at the boss.
Kip and I don't have line of sight to each other. I can't see Kip, and Kip can't see me.
And there's also that.
Surely somebody option of who was shooting lightning.
Oh yeah, it was obvious he was shooting
Pickle?
lightning. The fact that it was coming from his eyes probably wasn't, though.
Pickles is the only other thing that could have seen you. Maybe Hannah. But definitely
Yeah.
Pickles.
Yeah.
Anywho, we can stop the battle music now. Would you like to go downstairs and loot the bodies?
No. Well, I mean, I'll let our people that are good at looting things do that, but
I'll go loot while you fix this guy.
my character is going to go tend to our
Our unfortunate friend who just keeps losing body parts and stuff.
This is his only time losing a body part. What are you
We
talking
don't know.
about?
What if he lost a body part the last time? That I just can't see. You didn't think about
go
that, did you?
tend to this Zenon guy, which I don't think I ever actually got to meet.
Nope.
No, you don't know who this guy is.
No, yeah, I should I guess hit him with a cure heart.
The Cure's heart.
So, critical heal for 22. Whatever that
On
does.
the
His-
NPC.
His arm comes back.
Nope.
Oh. Well, I
I
tried.
suspect there's a specific spell for that.
One he probably doesn't have quite yet.
Are you sure?
Is there a specific spell for it?
I don't think there is. Like, I don't think you've got regenerate body part as a spell in this game.
What is it? Magus Arts?
D&D and Pathfinder have it, so why not?
Because this system is much less brutal than they are in that way.
Alrighty.
I mean, outside of second edition, I can't think of any edition of, well, second edition and before, I should say. I can't think of any edition of D&D that's brutal enough to really have severed limbs as a common
There's
combat
a
mechanic.
spell called Restoration at level 15. Removes all negative effects and restores HP. Yeah, target can choose any effect that is undergoing other than duration permanent and make them all disappear. I would say that would.
Missing limb
There's
is
no need to-
duration permanent.
I was about to say.
Well, I guess you're doomed. You have a spell called Cure Mortality.
That sounds potent.
Yeah, the thing is, like,
I'm
this
actually
system
kind of
originally only went to level
surprised
6.
there's no regeneration.
I don't think they assume you're going to lose body parts in this game.
Yeah, I think that's the case, is that they didn't plan for that.
I mean, you could say one of these higher up healing spells with just their names sounds like they'd cure your lack of arm ailments. You have a spell called Cure Mortality.
What does that do?
It's just a really big heal.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a spell called Call God. God might be able to give us arm back.
I mean, Resurrect is level 14.
Yeah.
Like,
Calling God is a little bit harder than resurrecting someone. It's fair. Let's see if Drew can regenerate arms. They have healing spells.
Yeah, I just don't think that was a thing they had thought would occur.
If it is a thing, it'd be under you know, like the what happens when you're dying? Can't you like lose an eye or something when you like are dying dead?
No, you get another soul
You
scar,
get
which
soul
then
scars,
adds
which
something to you.
and the erase soul scar is level 13. So cure mortality would probably be close enough to regeneration, particularly for a power 70 spell.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, you just got to give that spell the ability to regenerate body parts.
You know what? I'm gonna go with level 13. We'll say level 13. You can regen body parts.
Okay, so he's just got to last for how many more levels for you? He'll be fine.
Fecton.
Yeah. I still think that's a little too late in the game, considering when it originally ended, but...
No, he's fine.
He can get a prosthesis, I'm sure. They got Magitech.
That's true. I don't know. Artificer might have a way to build your arm.
Oh, there's a spell that can rescue people from a shallow abyss. I mean, you have to be a part of Harula, the Guiding Star's order, but still. If you are in the right group, you can pull people right out of an abyss. I hate blindness so much.
Artificer has a spell called Monopoly.
Prinny, you want to change gods? I'll let you change gods.
Okay, so I gotta roll some loot checks, huh?
Yep. There were 5? Yes, 5 Arakcruder.
5 verbs.
5 burbs. And 2 on the Amathis.
So here's the birds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, that
So we
will
got
be all
5
beautiful feathers.
And then 2 on the body.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2.
That'll
Double
be
sevens.
4 black gems. And rolled money 2d6. Five abyss shards.
Do I get 5 plus 2 for my loot bonuses?
No.
It was worth a shot.
Good try, good try.
Worst you could say is no.
Yep. Or that you lose that many abyss shards. No, I'm kidding.
That's hurtful.
I would never.
So while I'm looting for an hour, basically.
An
What are you
hour and
guys
10
doing?
minutes.
Setting up camp because we need to rest before we start heading back, and there are houses here that we just cleared, so.
Yep. Is there anything in any of the houses worth grabbing? Anybody else in any of them as well? Any other people?
You will find a fairly worthless statue, but clue-wise, a interesting statue of a Garuda with clutching a pearl in its hands.
I thought you didn't like Garudas.
Hannah, what do you make of this? Hooty-ding.
You would ask Hannah when she's not here.
Well, she is already our stuff.
Hannah mentions that nothing Garuda-wise is pearl-related as far as I know. But it may be associated to that demon, Materan.
That's what I was afraid you were going to say. That's exactly what I was afraid you were going to say.
Zenon, clutching the stump of his arm, says, "Thank you for rescuing me. Did Al make it back safe?"
Not to diminish the fact that we managed to find you alive, but why did we manage to find you alive?
I don't know. They took my arm. They ate it. And I guess they were saving me for later. Meat doesn't decompose when it's still alive.
That's not completely true.
Being a hunter, he would know that. So he'll just say, "I'm not sure." The sheer fun and torture of it?
That sounds about right for these things.
Yeah.
Who sent you? I'm surprised to see most of you again.
We were sent via Adventurers Guild request from the, what is he, the mayor of Dale or whatever the guy's title was?
Headman.
Headman.
Not be confused with a fluffer.
I was going to say head woman, but okay, you can go there.
Well, it's a male, so it's a head man.
I think he was attempting to make the same joke you did, just less effectively.
No, I was not going the fluffer route. I was just saying, why it's got to be head man? It could be head woman.
Because the NPC is male. Literally from the book. It gave me his everything I needed to know about him.
Everything?
Everything enough. He classifies himself as a man. He's the head man. Even his title says head man. Did Al make it back alive?
He did.
Good.
And in one piece, too, remarkably.
At least physically.
Well, that is a fair comment to make.
We should go.
It's already near nightfall. We can't travel in the dark.
Are we certain these huts will be safe? There aren't any more of them?
Oh, there may be more of them, but I'm pretty sure with the leader and most of, or a fair chunk of their flock down, I don't think they'll bother us. but we can keep watch throughout the night if we must.
Very well. Give me a dagger, and I will help keep watch as well.
No, old man, I think you should rest.
He goes to protest, but of course he's certain he will be talked down from that ledge, given he's been thoroughly disarmed. Or at least half disarmed.
I mean, he could take a watch too if he just wakes up us instead of like trying to fight off himself, whatever it is.
Give me a bell, I shall wake you.
I don't have one of those in my.
You just take the pommel of your dagger and you hit my shield as hard as you can.
Or just hit Shinju as hard as you can. It probably still won't hurt.
It'll
I think more
hurt
of a
him.
like tink tink, but my shield makes more of like a dong dong dong, you know?
I thought we were done
Oh,
talking
yes.
about dongs.
You're the one who keeps bringing it up.
Funny story. We had a campaign in another system called Cypher System. We were doing Gods of the Fall, and somebody was playing a Snake Man.
Snake.
And I just so happened to know how snake reproductive anatomy worked, so yes, I kept bringing that up then too. Oh, I need to stop.
All right, that game.
Anywho,
I've done a number of games in that campaign setting. I had to remember which one.
it's the only one I ran.
Yeah, I've run two.
And you didn't invite me? Darn. Anywho,
Those were in-person games, so yeah.
I could have run over there. It's only Arkansas.
It was at the time.
Anywho, the night will go uneventful. The stains, the blood scent of their brethren, probably keeping the Arakcruder away. Albeit probably not keeping away the random predator who would scavenge the body if they could.
Let's say just a ton of normal owls show up in the middle of the night, just all perched around staring.
You wake up in the morning, they're staring at you still.
That's weird.
And they ask, Who? Who? I mean, it sounds different than that, but you get my point. The eerie question of who coming throughout the night.
A lot of hooting.
But the next morning comes without incident. What do you like to do now?
So we gotta back to town, huh?
You can head back to the town of Dale. Yes.
I feel like if this was his base, he should have his own base here, right? Like, there's got to be something in one of these huts.
Don't forget
If
he
this
was
guy's-
traveling back up here.
Yeah,
And you already
but,
found his journal.
you know, randomly.
Yeah. What's to say he wasn't taking all of his items with him?
Does his body transform back into a human at some point?
No.
So where's all the stuff on his person go when he transforms?
You already looted his body.
Yeah, but I'm like talking about like other effects, not like just like flat loot, like anything
You
else.
already have his book.
I don't know. Maybe he's got something else, like a second diary.
My guy, you already have his book.
I'm trying to find out more information.
Then translate the book.
I can't do that. That's not my job. I'm stupid.
Then why are you asking if there's another book if you haven't translated the first one?
I didn't know we could translate the first book. What's it in?
various different scripts, including Arcana and Daemon, or Daemonic.
Sounds like a Hannah job.
Uh-huh. So again, nothing else of importance on his body, unless you want the clothes off his back.
How much they sell for?
0. They are all destroyed because you've been pummeling on him.
Hey, most of those blows were from Kimyosa, who really just does a lot of blunt damage.
Actually, most of the attacks in general were blunt damage because Hannah, me, and Kimiosa all blunt.
Oh yeah.
What's Pickle's tail do?
It does feather damage.
Which just bludgeons him to death with internal bleeding and a little bit of zappiness.
Fine. There's a black cloak that's way too big for you, and a mask that will not fit on your maw.
I want a sweet black cloak.
The only one of you that is even close to Edgelord is Kimyosa, and he's nowhere near that.
We talk about we have a freaking warlock on our team.
The Hammer Witch,
like
who's
a
all
pastel
happy
warlock.
and pastel?
Warlock.
I think you're stereotyping the Warlock here, and I'm pretty sure Hannah would not appreciate it. The clothes will not sell for much, maybe 50 zenny.
Got it.
And there's a creepy blank mask. Also won't sell for much, maybe 5-10 zenny.
Well, I'm gonna use that anyway because well, not use it, but keep it anyway because it's proof that we killed this man.
I guess that's fair.
If anyone would know of him as a traveling owl merchant, you know, be like, hey, this is the guy that was abducting people.
You know what? I hadn't considered that. Good point.
See, there's a method to my madness.
See, here's the. Sorry, I had to step away again. I'm back. Here's the thing I'd like to point out. I mean, this guy was one of the barbarists that like to fancy themselves as royalty, and in this little village that his so-called followers had, he didn't have at least a fancy hut of his own.
Apparently not. He loved to travel.
No, but he did come from Harvez. You could, A, take note of him, and B, try to find his residence in Harvez.
Not fair.
Because you
Yeah,
also
now that we have his
noticed that any of the gear from the people that these things ate is conveniently missing from here.
Okay, see, now that's the kind of thing that I was looking to hear.
Well, that
Alrighty.
also, a lot of them were villagers. Like, what kind of gear are they really going to be rocking here?
Probably bows, some arrows, maybe a crossbow.
You had me.
I mean, they were attacking people who
books.
were traveling, so you would think they'd have their traveling gear with them and whatever goods or whatever they're going to take out or retrieve.
Okay, so we gotta go back to town with this guy first, drop him back off.
Yeah.
I will let him ride on Pickles. We get 10% health back for sleeping, right? What is it?
Full
20?
night's rest is 20%.
20%.
It's 20% of 27.
That would be 5.
And how much mana?
I'm at full health.
Full mana.
Pickles is at full health.
Oh boy, full health, full mana. I'm
Yep.
ready to blind everything again.
Every day we're blinded.
It's like the one feature my god gives me that's useful, so gotta use it where I can.
Yep, if it's not undead, you just blind it. It'll be okay.
If it is
By the-
undead, then I can enhance it with all these cool, anti-undead abilities.
You said your god's the moon god, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was blinded
So
by
are
the
you
light
like-
of the moon.
Are you like Krillin solar flaring them, but with the moon?
Lunar flare!
I feel like I'm more granting them eternal night.
Yeah, for
Because
the rest of
she's
their
a god
life.
of peace, and so I think the idea is if you're blind, you won't want to fight anymore.
It's fair.
Except, the things we tend to fight still keep fighting once they're blind because they know we're there to kill them. But yeah, she can also let you see at night, because I could give dark vision to the party if I wanted to. Just doesn't come up much.
Well, one of us already has permanent dark vision.
Is it Kip?
I hope it's me.
Actually, it's not.
Oh my goodness, it's the Baba
The fact
Yaga.
that I have no freaking dark vision, even though I'm like a small animal dog, it's hurtful.
Dogs don't necessarily have night vision.
No, they definitely do.
That's not how that works at all.
I would say they at least see better in low light than the average human.
Sure, but it's not necessarily dark vision.
No,
It's squint vision.
they
It's
can't
just
see
my
in
eyes.
perfect darkness.
Not like our blind teammate. Who now I know shoots lightning out of his eyes when he doesn't have his blindfold on. Actually, wait, I never saw you take your blindfold off. I just know lightning came from a direction.
Yeah, for all you
Yep.
know, Kim just cast Lightning Bolt.
Look, if I level up a couple more times with my rider skill, I can talk with Pickles. And Pickles will tell me what's up.
Yes, Pickles, the semi-intelligent reptilian bird-like animal.
Yeah.
One could say Pickles has a unique perspective.
Oh, Pickles is the bane of my existence, as much as Shinju is right now. Shinju cannot be hit, blinds everything, and then Pickles kills everything with a sweep of its tail.
Look, there's a skill called Mind to Mind. The jockey conveys their own perception information to the mount and perceives what the mount perceives.
Yeah,
If
that's
either
fine.
the
I don't
jockey
mind.
or the mount perceives something, they're both considered to have perceived it.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind.
Fancy. And Shinju can be hit. It's just that I don't know why she keeps evading. She's not supposed to. That's not what she's designed to do.
Because by the sheer nature of the combat system, you have to evade. Unless somebody is trying to hit you. Or hit one of the people you decide to shield.
Yeah, there's no real way to, like, oh, I'm going to do this, so I'm going to tank my evasion stat.
Anywho, you make it back to Dale. Henzerdale rewards you and thanks you for returning Zenon to town. Asks about the missing people, if there's any signs of them, or the items that they may have left behind.
Well,
We're investigating
not the
that?
kinds of signs you want to find.
That's unfortunate. But I thank you all the same for taking care of the issue of the barbarous again for us. 3 more barbarous ones, and you get a free barbarous. Oh wait, no, that would be reversed. Never mind.
We're going to free Barbarous? Is that when,
I was about to make a
when-
Subway reference, so like you punch a card enough times, you get a free save here.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, well, that's when Curious joins, and he's at nothing barbers.
Oh, let's hope not. I'm tired of having all the barbers in the party.
No, I think we need more. I thought about it. We need more barbers.
No, we need at least one human.
Why?
Because you need at least one human. To make it really fun and weird because there's only one human.
We had one human last campaign, and look at how that turned out.
I know, it was really weird. Alrighty, 3,000 Gamel, everyone. And 1,000 experience for the night. We are going to call it here.
So I get 2,200. You get your 800 back.
I'm going to let Hannah do her growth at the beginning of next session.
So I get 3,800.
Yeah, how much experience?
The 1,000 is just for the you completed the mission. Hold on. Alright, the Arakcruder are level 5, so that's 250 for them. And then Amathis, level 6, times 2, so 120 for him. So that'll be 1,000 plus 120 plus 250. $1,370. Alrighty. Don't forget to roll your growth, Skype.
Do I want that spirit up?
I am adventurer level 6.
What's spirit do for me? Isn't it just mana?
Mana.
And I think all the skills it's tied to is just like bard stuff, right?
I wonder what I'm going to pick.
You do you.
It's tied to something else important, I want to say. Was it willpower?
That might be it.
Yeah, I think it's willpower.
Oh, why you have such good willpower?
Yeah.
It's mental power, performance, and willpower. I guess I'll take it just because I need willpower. So I should stop getting taken over by demons.
Sounds like you want to be taken over by more demons.
I do.
By the way, you already have a -1 against Materan if she tries again.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Well, he not on when he tries to do it to me.
And not on to his yaha.
Yeah, just not on. He hits Pickles instead.
Then Pickles will eat you. And you know how deadly Pickles is.
Pickles is pretty dangerous. What level am I? What can I be? Now here's a question. Do I forego marksman for a little while and just pump scout so I have better skill checks?
Would you rather hit?
With Pickle, I feel like you're doing pretty alright in the combat area. And you are our only scout lifeline.
Do I get anything cool for scout when I hit a higher level? I get fast action level 7. That could be interesting.
Are we thinking of hitting level 6s and 7s now?
I don't think I can hit level 7. I'm just saying at level 7 scout, if I just pump it to 7, I can get something.
I'm level 6 now, just FYI.
Yeah, you can
I
throw
might
heavier
hit 6
stuff at
too.
you.
Yeah, I can hit 6 scout. That's it.
All right, like and
Or
subscribe.
I can
everyone.
hit 6 rider and level up pick.